Okay, guys, winning in the DMs. So, obviously, one of our magic numbers was the 40. 40 outreach DMs per week is the sweet spot to putting on 2+ clients per week if done consistently. Over, I would say you'd start seeing that result after 3-ish, maybe 4 weeks. But generally, one a week before that, and then you'll get momentum and it'll grow even faster. So this is the exact strategy we talk about, the 0 to 43 that Nat did. This is the exact strategy that we use for that. And every single person that we've had use this DM strategy has come out successful. Usually what we actually see, if we're totally honest, is people do it for a week, get a couple appointments, then get lazy, don't do it for 2 weeks, do it again, and the consistency is missing. So if you want to be successful and build your business rapidly and with momentum, ticking this number off every single week will make the difference. If you can do the 40, 4, and 2, week in, week out for 12 weeks, we're really confident that you'll have a pretty solid business. If you did it for 20 weeks, you're fully booked and you're able to just release intakes when you're ready, just off the base of being fully booked and having all of that momentum. Okay, so the world of online dating has made it pretty clear not to lead with a goddamn dick pic. Doesn't work. Well, I don't know. Maybe it does. Like, enough guys are doing it so frequently, it has to work sometimes. Anyway, when it comes to reaching out to potential clients on the gram, same rules apply. We're not sending them our pitch, our offer, our fucking call to action, anything when we start. Our goal is to build a relationship and put us in front of mind with this person. So when they do want a coach, we're it. If they're in the market for a coach, we're creating a conversation that leads to that happening through a high level of buy-in. This is also when we start to create value and authority with the person that we're talking to. Not every coach responds. Definitely not every coach actually provides some form of resource that adds value and solves a problem, particularly to the level of quality that we have and professionalism that we have, which automatically puts you in a position of authority in the market. So who should you DM? New followers, anyone who likes, comments, or shares your posts, people who react to your stories, replying to stories you find relatable, everyone who engages with your polls and quizzes in your stories, anyone else you can find common ground with. Please hold. There we go. Follow for a follow is a great way to find new people. So we want to DM anyone who likes, comments, and shares, or new followers. So often, well, we're not going to get 40 follows per week all the time. So we want to actually just go follow people. So find an account that's similar to that has similar followers to who you want to work with. One thing I like to do is look for active stories and follow anyone that has active stories, so you know that they're a daily user of Instagram. They post in their stories. They're probably going to engage with you. Might take a little bit longer to find your 40, but you probably get a better return rate on those as well. So go through and find a few accounts that might work for you. We've had success with Bodies by Rachel, the Sports Model Project, a few others that are quite similar to those. Any sort of influencers that are working with strength and body composition clients on a reasonable end that suits with our market. Okay. Try to cap this around 10 followers per week and only unfollow those who didn't follow back around every 4 weeks, because what will happen is you'll start following people every week, and that looks really gross. How often should you touch base? After the initial contact, you want to touch base every 2 weeks if the person is engaging in conversations and being receptive. If they're not, maybe every 4 weeks. Don't waste time. They don't count to you 40 if they're fucking useless. Remembering the goal outcome of the direct outreach is really important. So the goal is to build a relationship with your potential client so they feel comfortable enough to buy from you. It's not to make friends. That's a very important distinction. You want to create a professional relationship like, hey, I'm here to help when you need it. The most effective way to do this is identify a pain point of the prospect and provide a solution via a piece of STCfit content. If we don't have the piece of content that you would provide value, sending a short voice message where you're explaining something is a really great way to communicate specific value and solutions, and it makes you look like a fucking rock star. People love it. Main keys to success: Reach out to new followers and accounts who regularly like, view, and comment your posts and your stories. Use the appropriate script to bring communication. Touch base and remain in regular contact. If they're a hot lead every 2 weeks, if they're a cold lead every 4, use stories and posts and gauge who your hot leads are. Remain in regular contact with these people. Main mistakes. Don't launch into the sale too soon. Spend time developing trust relationships and understanding where the pain points and struggles before launching into a sale. Opportunities for engagement can often be missed. Be conscious of who's viewing your content and with your content, and aim to spend your time engaging with hot leads as opposed to cold ones. Be clear about the direction you're taking the conversation in. Again, you're not trying to make friends, you're trying to find out what they need help with and provide them with a solution. Ask direct questions to determine whether the potential client is worth investing more time in if they're ready to commit to your offer. So here's a little example. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hope you find something useful on the page. Are you training in the gym and following a program at the moment? All right, cool. Is there anything you're struggling with or would want to learn more about specifically? Cool, that's one of our most common responses. Here's a podcast article, whatever our team did on that topic. Check it out. It should help you with some answers, and I'll touch base tomorrow. Awesome. Just thought I'd follow up and see how you went with that resource. Great. Glad you liked it. It's actually one of the steps we cover in our coaching service. I'll shoot through the link. Sounds like it might be of value to you. Or if Fit hosts a seminar soon. So this would be sending them to the online coaching website, which is, well, it wasn't supposed to do that, but that's okay. Coaching, so you would be sending them to this page. This is something we cover here. So we haven't launched into the sales, just like, yeah, you liked it, awesome, this is what we do, or there's a seminar coming up. If you're interested, we have XYZ, let me know what you think. Hey, just wanted to see how you went with the link, catching up with a few people to answer some questions. Would you be free Monday or Wednesday night this week? Hey legend, just FYI, tickets are still on sale, sign-ups are still open. I'm free Tuesday or Thursday if you're free for a chat. Continue to follow up. Cool, so you want to keep that engagement throughout all of this if you can, replying to their stories. Hey, form looks great. Hey, new weight, congratulations. Belfie gains, whatever it is that you can engage with and create common ground with that person, that's where you want to be touching base, as well as sending through these leads and just putting yourself out there in front of people to be interested in what you do. Any questions, concerns, bring them to the weekly call or bang them up into the Facebook group. Take a screenshot of unsuccessful ones, put them in the group, and we'll help troubleshoot them for you to get you the best outcomes. For your time, we want to make sure that you're not wasting a bunch of time with this stuff. All right. Move on. Thank you.